Hello everybody. So today we're gonna fix another MacBook. It's a 14-inch with a model number A2279. So this is a 2023 MacBook Pro with the M2 chip, okay? Either the M2 Pro or the M2 Max. So the customer said it's not turning on, and we will have to figure out and see if we can save this computer, alright? So I always start with my USB-C ammeter just to see the kind of current that we are drawing. All right, so here I'm having about 5 volts. I don't know if you can see this. This is a 5 volts, and there is something short in this MacBook, so we need to figure it out. Probably one of the USB type C ports is bad, or the PP bus is shorted. So let's see. I'll start by removing so the bottom cover is off, and then there are some sticky residues all over this side of the chassis. See, so I don't know if this is a coke or I just don't know. We need to figure this thing out, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the motherboard from its chassis, and then we will continue this video. The motherboard is out, and we're going to scan this board through the microscope to see if there is anything obvious, anything it looks like this SSD is taking a lot of heat. I just hope it doesn't end on the S on a shorted SSD, because there is a short on this one, and we just want to scan it through the microscope to see if there is anything obvious we can see. So we couldn't spot anything, so I'm going to set my meter to diode mode, and then the red probe goes on ground, and I'll start with the PP bus. Oh, our PP bus is shorted. Let's check here. We're good. Our PP bus is shorted. I want to see if there is another short we can find. Oh. So if our PP bus is shorted, the next thing we have to do is to have to bring in our thermal camera, and then our DC supply is already set to about 1 volt. So we are going to inject some voltage, right? Can't be ungrateful to the master. I can't, you know, go. Oh. This is our ground, so I'll connect my ground. Then I'll come with a plus. We have like something is really warming. Can we spot it? I can see it over here. So can you spot it? Can you spot where it's heating and it's off? So we have our shorted components right over here, just like I was saying. I just hope it doesn't end with a SSD. And now it's obviously going to the SSD. You might not see it well, but this capacitor is shorted. I can see a crack just beneath. Let me cut it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this particular capacitor, and right after that we'll measure this capacitor to see if it was the short indeed. So first of all, I'm going to add some heat. I do hope now you can see this. You see, so like I said, this particular SSD suffered a lot of heat. That's why you can see that brownish spots on the SSD. So whenever your computer is shorted, probably because one of these capacitors or whatever is blown, that's why the laptop is not turning on. So now I want to see if right after a short is gone, we're going to get 20 volts. Yes, we have 20 volts. We have 20 volts and the laptop is going to turn on. So what are my take on this kind of computers? So the level of repairability on the M1 and the M2 MacBook series is very high. Not for the M3 and for the M4, because with the M3 and M4 everything is serialized. This is actually a fix, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So that's all for today. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe to our channel, put there some post notification, and then you'll be notified whenever we upload anything new. For now, I'll see you in my next video.